Are you a mad woman? You don't mad before.
You dey crazy.
You dey mad.
Are you mad?
The
audacity, you came in front of me to ask me stupid questions. This girl, are you smoking something bigger than you? Are you okay? Are you okay? You came in front of me to do what? To prove what point? Are you okay? Are you smoking something bigger than you? You dey crazy. Do that. Do that. No, wait. Do that. No, stop it. Do that. Stop it. Shirley came in front of me.
For today, because when we start I may not be able to welcome you again. No, sit tight, fasten your seatbelt. Today's gist is one like no other. Well, this is VV Niger Update, as we all know, here on Leadership TV, and I am Ruth. But to start with yesterday, I was thinking yesterday was going to be very peaceful because of the way it started. Now, normal Thursday, people wake up in the house, they do breakfast, they gist. Maybe somewhere within the day when Biggie feels like, okay, you're sleeping too much, he will now tell them play this game, they will not prepare for wager and all of that. But no, Biggie said no, I need to spice up this list. I need to spice up the script. I need to shake some things. And hey, whatever Biggie did worked very well, though. Biggie, take your flowers. You did very well. Okay, so I was just watching yesterday, and we're starting with the fact that Ozzy actually called Victoria the apple of his eyes. And I was wondering which of the eyes, because you have two eyes, and of course there are two apples in the house. So which of them is the eye? And I was now trying to get balance with that. Only for them to start preparing for their wager. They were doing rehearsals for their wager task and all of that. And Ozzy was there telling Kelly Ray to sing for his fiancée outside the house, who is celebrating her birthday on that day. You know, he was a serenader, so he was singing, "You are my African queen," and all of that. Everything was going, the love was all everywhere, love was in the air. Until Biggie said, "Can every housemate now freeze?" And then they froze. Before you know, one ninja that has nyash now entered inside the house. He now came and spray, whipped cream, the way they spray it on their faces. And I saw the way the ninja targeted Wani's face and sprayed so many on top. He now came and met Kelly Ray and then he told Kelly Ray, "Stand up and leave your seat." Kelly Ray stood up, left his seat. Ninja now sat on the HOH seat and told Kelly Ray, "No, stand there, don't sit down." Kelly Ray stood. Then before we knew, another ninja too that has nyash now came inside. And I was like, hey, did Biggie recruit new sets of ninjas? Because what is this? And then the second ninja came and now sprayed. They targeted Wani's face and sprayed so plenty. Spray here, spray here, spray here, spray the other place. Now went and stood. And then before you know, Biggie's door opened again and third ninja came in. This time, this ninja went towards Topher. And then was spraying on Topher's face. And all of that. And then before you know, Biggie said, "Okay, everybody unfreeze." And while they unfroze, some of the housemates were now looking at him and say, "This ninja, he get a CBO. This ninja, it should say no be Chinwe, it should not be Ruthie. This one looks like Ruthie. What sort of ninja is this?" Onyeka was like, what is it now, ninja? How do you spray me like this and all of that? Before you know, Biggie now said he wants to give them blast from the past. Ninjas, you cannot open your face. Hey, guess who we saw, guys? Tami opened her face, and then we were trying to, okay, it's Tami now. They didn't just come to greet. Before we knew, Chinwe opened, and as if that was not enough, guess the third person that opened? Ruthie. The whole house was they were jumping, some were hugging, some were not all right with it. But the highlights in all of that moment was when Tami went to Wani's face and said, "I'm back in your face! I'm back in your face like I never left!" They were hugging, they were jumping, and all of that. Wani did not shake. Wani just remained there like Mount Zion that can never be moved, because man, her waist is paining her, we all know. So she did not move. And then Nelly, I'm happy that you came, but I'm not happy that you came. Kelly Ray was excited, Cassia was excited, and then Anita, it was just normal happiness for her and for some others. And then that was when the story began. Ladies and gentlemen, sit tight, because our story is just getting started. Now, while they were there, Dami now said, "Okay, I want to start work immediately. There's no need to wait." Dami now went and now hugged Topher. A extraordinary hug, oh my dear, it's not small hug. Dami hugged Topher as if her life depended on it, and as if he was the air that she was breathing. Dami held Topher so tight. Like, she held him so tight. While others were abusing, jumping. You know, Chinwe was jumping. Chinwe was excited to meet all of that and all of that. But the way Dami was holding Topher, Dami was holding Topher. And you know one thing about Topher, Dami is that she's very, very classy. You can't take that away from her. She's a very, very classy lady. So, you know when you're trying to spray pepper, but I'm actually not spraying the pepper, but you know, pepper is spraying effortlessly. Now she was holding Topher so much that when they actually when the whole situation was calmer and some were trying to, you know, clean up their face and clean up the whole thing, Nelly now called Topher out to close the bathroom when he was cleaning. Nelly called her out. I was like, Topher, what's the meaning of that? Like, how is Dami holding you like that and you weren't doing anything? No, she was fighting for her friend now. In the presence of Anita. So later you will now go behind and start begging Anita. Whereas you were there enjoying the hold that Dami was holding you. Topher, you better go and apologize to Anita or go and beg and all of that. You know, she was ranting on behalf of her friend now. She was saying, she was securing her friend's property. But the thing is, can we now go back on this journey? There's a flashback to this story because we all know that before there was an Anita, there was a Dami. Topher was doing very, very well. Their ship was being would it have been Tomato or to Dami or to that something, you know, shippers would have actually given them a name. But they were actually doing very well. They were close friends. It was smooth between them. Topher was all over Dami, and all of a sudden she was evicted just a week into the show. So with Dami out of the house, Topher now had to get very, very close to Anita. But as it was yesterday, Nelly was not having it at all. From the moment those ninjas stepped into the house, she knew that problem has come. In fact, Nelly knew that Big Brother sent the weapon fashion against her soul into the house because the drama was not small at all. It was a very, very serious drama. Now they were talking, she was telling her, what kind of a thing is this? How could you have been allowing her to hold you like that? She was holding you so close, you know, so close, so close. Everything was touching you. Why would you be doing that? And then after, that was when Topher was beginning to realize, it be like I don't lose guard. That was when Topher was beginning to, oh, wow, this happened. Wow, this happened. Are you sure this happened? Wow. So she was holding me like that. And then he was trying to, you know, navigate the whole situation and all that. And to confirm that it was actually true, because I feel like the only person that did not know that Dami was holding Topher was Topher himself. Because how could everybody have seen it? Even Kelly Ray saw it. So Kelly Ray called Topher aside and was like, you know, as a married man, giving a small boy advice, you understand? All these inexperienced boys. Kelly Ray and I say, come, let me school you, Topher. He now called Topher aside. I was not talking to Topher. Guy, when this girl hold you supposed to clear him now. You supposed to come on your hand. Now, this affront you do. How you would explain all the time which kind of thing be this guy? You don't lose guard and all of that. He was trying to explain to him that, see, when this girl held you, you would have just told her that, see, don't hold me like that because, you know, I have a situation in the house already and then we are good and all of that. If you not allow her to hold you like that now, you for just do something, you for just tell her something. He was advising Topher, and somehow I don't know what to say about Topher at this point, because I used to say Topher is so diabetic, but if there's something more than being diabetic, if there's something more than being extremely sweet, that is Topher. Now when Kalire was talking, Topher was now beginning to bite and was like, hey, now me say now what I go do now. In fact, let me rehearse. He was now trying to, you know, rehearse and say when she comes and hold me again, this is what I will do. Lo and behold, Dami came inside, and all of the rehearsals went into the mode because Topher suddenly became so mute again, and Dami was now holding him. Before it was Kalire that was trying to intervene. I was like, come on your hand, remove your hand. Ninja the whole man. Ninja the whole man, come on your hand. How ninja with the whole man like that? Lazy baby said you. And then Dami did not agree. She was like, he's my man. I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna collect him because he's my man. Now my birthright. Dami get. Yesterday was so beautiful, guys. So why she was holding him like that now? Kalire was trying his best. But Topher was not helping situation. Topher was enjoying it because how was she holding you like that and you were just and you know how Topher laughs. He was just laughing. It's in a sweet time. Topher hot yesterday, oh. Topher is the reigning boy in Big Brother's house because that guy is hotting right now. Dami no here. Dami was still holding. And then at a point, Kalire saw that okay, his efforts was not yielding fruit. He had to speak with Topher. He was like, Topher, do something now. Topher, say something. Anita didn't hear. Oh, she did inside this house. What will you do? So Topher now to say, Dami, give us some time. Eh? Is that what you react? Everything they send you when you talk. Topher. So Dami now say, now because you talk, I will not leave you. She now left him and then she went outside. So it was as if Topher was hiding inside because people were coming. At some point, even Such had to come to the door. Guy, come outside now. You get situation outside though. Fire there on the mountain outside. Your madam there outside waits for you. So come outside, come and clear your mess. So he now went out. And immediately he went out. Guess who came and met him first? Chinwe. Chinwe now came and said, Topher, come, let me advise you. Come here, come and sit down here. Let me give you advice. Because you're a small boy. Let me talk to you. Let me give you wisdom. So Topher now came and sat down. He was asked when I said, Topher, the world is big. You know how your grandmother advises you? That was what Chinwe did. Topher, she said to Topher, the world is big outside. Don't lose your wife because of your girlfriend. You understand? I know this person is your friend. You know how she talks now. She was using accent. That I know Anita is your girlfriend and all of that, but as an experienced person, person that has been outside, I'm here to advise you that you should please not sever all ties with Dami just because Anita is here. You don't know what will help you. You know we are still in the same house and all of that. When you come out, you're gonna need people. It's okay to make Anita feel okay and all of that. But just remember, and while Chinwe was giving this advice, some people were somewhere inside discussing on what to do since problem has come to the house. Guess who they were? There was there was Onyeka and there was Wani. You know, yesterday, Onyeka became useless. Onyeka became irrelevant in the house because we used to see her as someone that can spice drama, but her drama ended where Victoria and Cassia did. When Onyeka meets drama, like where Chinwe came, Onyeka had to carry her drama and lock inside her box and then came out. So they were discussing. They were conversing yesterday. When he was like, I'm not going to talk to somebody that's her picture is on the wall, someone that's been evicted. I'm not going to try that. Accents came from nowhere all of a sudden. Accents just came from heaven. And when he was talking, finish your visiting there and get out. I'm in this house and all of that. The same one that was doing two, get out. Well, it's not the person saying, I don't want any trouble, I want to be. And I was like, hey, Wani. You know something else I realized about Wani and her sister is that the both of them, they need each other to function. Wani needs Handy to function. Without Handy, she's not been performing very well. So she was just talking. And lo and behold, Onyeka, that knows how to look for drama where there is no drama, almost put herself into the spotlight. She almost looked for trouble that was not looking for her. Because Onyeka was telling Wani that, I even heard them gossiping. I saw Dami. She went and then she shake Cassia and said, you are doing very well. I think it's me they are talking about. But God is watching me. She said, well, God is watching me. God is seeing that I don't want to fight anybody. So from now henceforth, they should just keep talking about me, why I organize this wager and become a director someday and all of that. So they finished that conversation. Not very peaceful. You know, they were trying to mount guard now, and no, nothing shake. You know, they were trying to affirm. They were telling themselves. They were telling themselves it was word of affirmation for them that like nothing is going to happen. I mean, we are still good. We are still good, and all of that. So from there, they went back into the living room, you know, to organize the wager and all of that. And while they were doing that, you could notice if you watch yesterday that Chinwe was the whole drama something. Chinwe was just interrupting and cutting here. No, that's not it. No, you have to do it like this. No, come forward. What are you talking about? That was what Chinwe was doing. And Ruthie was somewhere saying, yeah, she's right. Yes, she's right. You know, they came with the accent. Three of them. You know, she's right. Yes, what she's saying is right. Dami was just one corner mounting to know what will happen from there. And all of a sudden, fire now started catching in Big Brother's house. Serious fire. Guess what happened? While they were talking about this thing, Chinwe wanted to give her a suggestion. And she was like, somebody accused me of sabotaging the wager when I was in the house. And just like that, I think Nelly threw something into that water. And she said, hey, you hold it there. From that hold it there, that was where it started. Chinwe use Nelly to do porridge here. Like she squeezed her like dry fish inside porridge here and used her to eat and drink water and went to shit her in toilet. Because what was that yesterday?
Mad woman.
Yesterday a whole lot of...
Are you a mad woman? You're not mad before.
When they were exchanging that word, Nelly told Chinwe, that's why you left early, because of this your character. And she was like, his eye paining you. Who dey here na Chinwe na me don't sit down here. This one that is leaving on Sunday, carry your hanging yash and keep one place. We're thinking that was all. Before you know, Nelly stood up. And then she went to where Chinwe was sitting and she was like, hey, you did crazy before? You don't been crazy. Were you mad before? Like, were you mad? Have you been in psychiatry before? And just like that, Chinwe arose from her seat. And says, see this one that's been silent since. Chinwe has now come now, raising the deaf and the dumb. Since I've not been in the house, now you want to talk. And Chinwe started firing her, started talking to her. That say you are here talking to me, you will leave. And you know how it is now, the both of them, thank God that they are busty. Because if it is me, where will I start from people of God? Thank God it's not me. It's the both of them. They fit each other. So the both of them are now doing themselves like this. They're now doing themselves like this. That's, is it me they are talking to? Chinwe was not telling Nelly, are you smoking something bigger than you? Are you smoking something bigger than you? Are you smoking something bigger than your size? They were now, they were now doing all of those things. And then they now came and separated them. But I was now wondering, Nelly, was that really necessary? Because, I mean, these girls are here for the drama. It's drama that they have come. They have a second chance. As Big Brother Niger's house, it's not everybody that has that kind of opportunity. So they'll make good use of it. And what they want right now is drama. So why are you now giving them drama? Why are you helping them? Like, why are you giving them the highlights? Because that video was all over the internet. It was everywhere. Everybody was talking about it, that they had a fight and all of that. But man, that fight was so epic. And when we were thinking of what to do with that situation, Topher now went somewhere with Anita. They were now talking. But before they were talking that talk, Nelly was already mounting out. She now called Suj and warned him and said, Suj, nobody should come near you. If they come and hug you the way they hug Topher, I will drag the person out. She was now securing her territory. Let me know now here. That's later now. The way we are now, somebody will now start holding you one kind of way. Are they crazy? So, okay. So Anita and Topher were now discussing. At some point, at the beginning of discussion, it was going smooth. And you know how, forgive me to say, but Topher's fans, sorry, but don't you think your favorite is being childish right now? Because how was Ozzy able to manage Onyeka and Victoria in the whole space, like throughout the 10 weeks of Big Brother Naija? Ozzy has been managing being in a triangle with Victoria and with Onyeka. And there's been no serious altercation like the one that happened yesterday. Because how come Topher, you only 30 minutes, you cannot handle it? It's now escalating. It's now going out of. It is the thing. He was just enjoying the highlights. So yesterday, these people fought so many fights. They're always fighting and settling. But yesterday's fight was what I could not understand. So Topher and Anita, they were now discussing. They were having a conversation. That was before Ruthie and Chinwe made their plan, no. But the both of them, they were discussing, they were talking. And then Topher was now like, I did not take it like that. When she just came, she just hugged me like that. You've got to understand. I want to make sure that we are cool and all of that. And Anita was like, no, there's no problem. Oh, there's this, it's fine, it's all fine. I know that it's all fine, that Anita said, was actually what now, they now pour kerosene and fire inside Topher's head. Because what in the name of Big Brother Naija drama was now, yes, I said it, there was nothing there. It was Nelly. Nelly just blew the whole thing out of proportion. I will go and I will talk to her. And I was like, hey, Topher, is it still you? Is it still you? And that was when Anita too now charge up. Oh, you want to go and confront my friend that's waiting? Because I don't talk anything? Because I've been quiet all the while? I will not take that. Don't try it. Don't talk to my friend. And the highlight. I like Onyeka. Now, when they had finished, as if they wanted to resolve this whole thing, they now started kissing. they were now kissing. What are you kissing for? So that Dami will see. Anita she played childish there actually, because what in the name of he's my man kiss was that? Was that even necessary? She was now kissing him. I was there. Yeah, let us use our word. I love you and I trust you. Don't trust Topher. Topher is for the streets. As it is now, you are sharing Topher between you and at least 2 other persons. Makinwa, and Dami. You are sharing Topher. Now it's not only you that have Topher, Anita. So while you are in the house, just know what you are doing, because that guy has left that space for you. Now, another thing that we could see from the conversation that Chinwe had with Topher was that Topher actually feels like the way she said, is looking like, okay, outside. It's looking like Dami kind of has fans outside. So with the way this conversation is now, what I will now do is that I will now play 2 sides. You now strategize as an investor, you understand? Like I will now play 2 sides. When I play 2 sides now, so that these people will vote for me because we are in the game and all of that. But it now got to the point where they were doing pool party. Because let me know, let's just close this thing here and then wrap this Brand Naija update for today. They were now doing pool party. And Nelly was now twerking fire. Nelly was sweating. She wanted to show that, hey, you call my bum bum a hanging bum bum. Let's see who got the hanging bum bum. She was now showing them what her mama gave her. She was now, doing it. And then there was Dami and Topher. Is it not the Topher that they called aside and said, Topher, mind yourself. Topher, respect yourself. Leave Dami alone. Topher was enjoying it too. Topher went into a party. It was him that went to look for Dami to go and dance. And you know Dami, very classy, very demure, very mindful. She just went, and then they were now rocking, they were now dancing, they were now doing things. Then when he now see that, okay, it's looking like Anita is, now go and kiss Anita one kiss and came back, because kiss is a problem. Anita's only problem in the house is kiss. If you go and dance with Dami, he will now come and kiss Anita one kiss and go back and dance with Dami. Now, there was Ruth also, and Wani in one angle of the house now. So Ruthie just went straight to where where Wani was. And she was now dancing. She was waiting. She was I will show you today. She was now doing her thing. She was now dancing. She was now all of that. She was now talking. But the highlight of it all was when they now played that Rema's song. Money, talking about me when I'm making money. Hey. Ruthie now went and look for Chinwe. She was not saying, I'm not gonna take it easy on my haters. They're now doing the whole thing. When he was doing like this, now I can't give a highlight. She was now. I said, hey, poor Wandy, Handy, where are you? Your sister needs you now. That means said she has not even used a bit of shaker. That she has not even started and things are spoiling. So we cannot imagine what will happen to the Tonita ship while Dami is still inside her house, because she came outside and then she called Topher and said, see Suj, I will set leg for Suj and Suj will enter inside, because why was Suj dragging you? Now, we were dancing, it was just a dance. She said some things that I cannot say because I'm a child of God. She was like, was I doing anything with you? Was it not just dance? Why was she drawing you? But everybody is trying to save the Anita ship except Tonita, except Topher that is inside the ship now. That is the only person that does not care for that ship, because everybody is trying. Suj is trying. You are dancing with the girl. Suj came and pulled you. Osim, by the way, is trying to at least help you keep Anita busy while you dance, while you do your thing, and all of that. A whole lot happened yesterday. Then Ruthie and Chinwe, after that pool party, that was when they now sat down to strategize. They're now talking. Ruthie was telling Chinwe that that 33 years that you say Nelly is, maybe it's not 33. The way I'm looking at her, she's looking as if she's 40 years. Because this is my pot belly. I'm even looking much more sexier than her. They roasted. That was when they now use Nelly to do suya. They now set fire and put Nelly on top and now do suya with Nelly finally. Now justice for Nelly. Nelly wants to make it till the last week of the house. But Chinwe has already told her that girl, they go on Sunday, and I'm going to be here while you leave. But in all of these guys, can we remember when Handy told Ruthie that I'm going to be watching you from home? Because as it is now, Handy is watching Ruthie from home. Oh. This world is somehow. Handy is now the one at home watching Ruthie from home. But our beautiful ship, Cassie and Kalire, had a serious altercation last night about meat pie. Because she was trying to hold meat pie for Victoria, and Kalire actually has noticed what is happening in the house. She doesn't want the whole thing to escalate. I mean, even Ruthie has gone to steal Wani's food and steal Osi's food. What kind of people did Biggie bring into the house? What do you think, guys? Do you think Biggie made the right decision by bringing these 3 girls into the house? Because I know it's bringing drama, but it's bringing trouble too much. And as it is now, the only people that seem to be safe is Victoria, Cassia, and Kalire. Every other person is in trouble. If one person that is not supposed to be in trouble is Onyeka, but Onyeka is putting herself into trouble by herself by trying to instigate one or two other things. But what do you think, guys? Do you think it was actually right for Biggie to bring these girls into the house, or do you think Biggie should leave them or like take them out before he elapses? Until then, I've said a whole lot today. My name is Ruth Moku. This is BB Niger Update. Until we meet again next week for another edition of BB Niger Update. Do not forget, no lose guard. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. And advert placements.
How many minutes are this?
08036886158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You